Good morning for Marrakesh. We are in Marrakesh. It's April 2022 and this is the holy month of Ramadan. Now, specifically for my task today, will I find a nice cafe open at 12 broad daylight on a Sunday during Ramadan? We shall go out in this scorching heat. It's like 32 Celsius degrees outside. Yeah, not going very far, and hopefully we will find something nice and delicious and really good looking cafe. For sure we will find something, but will that be a place for brunch? Let's find out. After walking in the sun for like 30 minutes, we found this hotel. This is the Movenpick Hotel. From the outside, it looked like a bunker, but once we stepped in, luckily there was somebody at the entrance, we found this oasis, and we did not imagine that there would be such a world inside the hotel. Luckily, there were many tourists, and they were also serving food at the bar near the pool. So at this point, our goal was achieved. So this is the only place we found open for the brunch, which is the Movenpick Hotel. This is the pool bar. They have beer, they have avocado toast, and they have a pool. And Eddie's happy with his Budweiser now. Yeah? Enjoying it. Since we are going to be here for the entire month, we've been here for 10 days or more, 2 weeks almost already, and we want to explore the food situation during Ramadan for foreigners, expats, and tourists. From my observation so far, most restaurants are closed during the day, and they open in the evening at around 6:30 because they are getting ready for Iftar, which is the evening prayer and dinner time for religious people and Muslims during the Ramadan. I totally respect the religion, and I'm very curious to find out more about it, but as a foreigner, I'm just not used to this fasting period, extended time of this extended period of time of fasting. For me, it's a bit too much. I tend not to eat usually during for the first part of the day, but at some point, especially when I'm traveling or strolling around the city, it's just impossible not to eat something. I just feel extremely sick. So that's why I just want to make this video to show you how you can go around visiting Morocco during Ramadan, and especially in Marrakesh, what you can do, where you can go eat, like tips and tricks, stuff like that. Right now we are getting ready to go outside, explore a bit the area, and hopefully find a nice brunch place because it's Sunday. Most hotels, and I'm talking about 4 and 5 stars hotels, maybe others, I don't know. We're not staying in a hotel, but most hotels do offer brunch options on Sundays. For everybody, not just for their customers. And of course, most hotels that have a restaurant, they have it open usually for their customers regardless of the time of the year. So during Ramadan, this is what the streets look like. As you can see, most restaurants, if not all here, are closed. These are some shops, some boutiques, everything is closed. There are not a lot of people on the street. This is a restaurant that has been closed for the entire month while I've been there, and most of these do not open during the day at all. But you might see them open after 7:30, after Iftar. So this is the Gualis neighborhood. This is a preferred neighborhood by expats. They stay here for a longer period of times. Here you will find high-rises, supermarkets, and hotels. So Eddie finally found a restaurant that sells beer for lunch. Yeah, there's nobody else here because we're already late. It's like 4 p.m. and all the tourists have already ate for lunch.
It's 4 p.m. Let's eat.
Yes,
Get back to work.
and we need to get back to work. I got this one for cauliflower, and then you got avocado toast. No, it's okay. Yeah, and thank you. And yeah, we also have fries and hummus, and it's super good. I'm super hungry. I just wanted to say that even though it is Ramadan, we do have to eat, and there are some restaurants open for tourists and expats, and yeah, you're not gonna completely starve if you're. I think this is the first restaurant that has beer.
Yeah. Well, it's one of the few. And first.
Yeah. Okay, enjoy.
Well.
Another big issue for expats is alcohol. You cannot find alcohol in any place. Basically, we only found this one supermarket that had opened its liquor alcohol section for tourists and expats during Ramadan, and you had to show your passport to get in. Another thing you will notice in Morocco are the many cafes. Usually they're populated by men and their friends, but yeah, we found this one to watch some football games, and I stayed there with Eddie, and we had pizza and some juice, and nobody said anything. But I saw the women around, but none of them really stayed, so I don't know, it's part of the culture, but I was okay. This is the famous Moroccan square during the day, during Ramadan. As you can see, not a lot of things are happening. This is, remember, the largest square in North Africa. So one of the largest in the world. But during the day, during Ramadan, it was fairly hot. And there were some restaurants open around for tourists and expats. However, things changed dramatically during the evening, so that's the best time to come if you want to experience the true atmosphere of Morocco and Marrakesh in this famous square. So, after a wonderful noon walk around the modern part of Marrakesh, Wali's neighborhood where we are staying, we came to the conclusion that all supermarkets are closed, which was obvious from the beginning, but we were still, wanted to see for ourselves. It got really sunny and hot meanwhile, so we decided that on our way home we will try to walk in the shades as much as possible, and right now we are taking a break right under this palm tree, and we are gonna walk ourselves home from palm tree to palm tree after this well-deserved rest. Yes. So now I completely understand those locals that were just sitting under a palm tree and resting for a while, because I feel like I want to do the same.
I found a ring. It doesn't actually have its stone anymore, but I've read stories about places like these, and I want my 3 wishes.
Yes, but your ring doesn't have the stone.
stone isn't important. It's a wish ring.
Can we see it? Okay.
Huh?
Yes, it's amazing.
Do you want to go on a walk during Ramadan's Iftar time? Well, you'll be surprised that you'll find nobody on the street, not even a taxi. So just keep that in mind if you're having any plans.
I guess everybody's busy at home having dinner right now. And this is the exact moment we decided to go for a walk. Yeah, there's like nobody on the street almost.
And then you hear the call to the prayer where basically everything stops and everybody starts eating. It sounds like this.